I just watched Forbidden Fruits, and I don't know if I loved it or if I just sat through 2 hours of chaos. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Han, and today we're going to be talking about the movie Forbidden Fruits with Lili Reinhart. This movie was a lot. I definitely loved that it's witchy, it's violent. Forbidden Fruits came out about a month ago. It's a horror comedy that dropped in theaters at the end of March, and I just so happened to go opening night. This movie sits somewhere between horror, comedy, gore, or feminist fever dream. Think Mean Girls meets Witch. First, the plot breakdown. This story follows a group of girls who work at this high-end clothing mall called Free Eden. All beautiful girls, all stunning. I thought we were going to get a little bit more action in this by the look of Apple's nails, but their names are Apple, Cherry, and Fig. Your first sign the movie's not trying to be subtle. They're basically manipulating customers into spending an insane amount of money, but at night, they have a coven performing rituals at the store. And there's a new girl, Pumpkin. She comes into town. She's questioning everything and things start to unravel. Because this looks like the perfect group, it's a little bit toxic, controlling, and honestly kind of terrifying. Pumpkin tries to dig deeper and mess with the group dynamic. Gets a little darker, spirals into full chaos, violence, betrayal, and some genuinely wild scenes, but I was loving every minute of it. No spoilers, but this is not a feel-good type movie.
But it's really not my fault because I Googled it and Mercury was in retrograde, so.
But it definitely is funny and a little quirky. Let's talk acting, because this is honestly one of the strongest parts of the movie. Lili Reinhart as Apple was insane in an amazing way. She's super controlled and almost hypnotic, leader of the group, but underneath all of that, some rage, some bubbling insecurity. And when the group starts to crack, really is compelling to watch. Critics even pointed out how she balances this vixen energy. Lola Tung as Pumpkin, so cute. I know we only know her in The Summer I Turned Pretty, but she's basically the audience's POV. She's like, what is going on? She's questioning everything. She's questioning everything, calling them out, and she's bringing more grounded energy into the group, to this very unhinged world that they have consumed themselves in. And Victoria Pedretti and Alexandria Shipp also had a lot of personality that they brought to these roles, especially just showing how messy and complicated sisterhood can be. Overall, I think everyone in the cast understood the assignment. All right, let's talk visuals and aesthetics. Visually, this movie is stunning. The costumes are bold, they're very feminine, very much alive. Critics are describing this wardrobe as writing two characters emotionally. Everything just feels glossy, surreal, and almost dreamlike, or very whimsical, witchy. At the same time, it's happening in a mall, which is weird because there's this mix of luxury and emptiness. Because mall movies are typically about excess, identity, and performance, film definitely leans into all of that. Themes and meanings. This is where this movie gets interesting and also might lose a lot of people. At its core, Forbidden Fruits is about toxic friendships, the desire to belong, and how to identify when a group loses its dynamics. It's very much a performative sisterhood because everybody wants in. Everyone from the outside looking in wants in. These girls are definitely empowering each other. They're also controlling and hurting each other. There's also a lot of symbolism between religion, femininity, and even references like Eve and temptation. It's not very subtle at all, which I think really makes this movie a good one. Honestly, I think it's intentional. The movie is very in your face. I think its message is the system that we build to protect ourselves definitely ends up being the thing that destroys us all along. What worked well and what didn't? The tone is very chaotic. It feels a little confusing, a little all over the place. It was definitely a unique concept. You're not watching anything basic. This is one of the movies where you're either vibing with it or you're like, what the hell am I watching? Some people are going to think it's genius. Others are going to think it's trying too hard, which I think both are kind of valid. The final verdict, I give Forbidden Fruits an 8.5 out of 10. I love the movie. I would watch it again. It's messy. I love every actress in it. It's bold, it's stylish, has something to say, which I feel like a lot of movies don't lately, even while still being like quirky and goofy. If you like artsy horror, feminine driven stories, or movies that feel a little unhinged, you're gonna love this one. And you should definitely watch it. But if you want something straightforward and Oscar-worthy winnings, this is probably not it. This is definitely good for a good goofy Friday night fun thing with your gals. So that's my review of Fruits. Let me know in the comments if you've seen it. Did you love it? Did you hate it? If you want more reviews like this. That was Forbidden Fruits. As always, thanks for joining me. If you want to see more like this videos, be sure to subscribe and follow along for more content just like this.